And if you are, who's a fucking superhero? So, okay, let's say this is a hard example because shit, that example they make so low. But let's say you make $330 a week, and you have a car note that's $200, or you have a car note that's half of that. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You have a car note that's $165 because that's half of $330, and then you have car insurance that's $100. So now that's $265. And then you got to put gas into the car, about $35 a week. That's $300. So basically, you got $30 per week in your pocket after you pay all of your car expenses. So basically, you spend an entire week, and let's just say the extra $30 you use for random car shit, right? But basically what I'm trying to say, or what I mean by what you work for, or how it can relate to somebody who has real responsibility like yourself, is you spend a whole week paying for this car. So basically you spend 40 hours of your week working so that you can pay for this vehicle that you don't even drive 40 hours out the month. Nobody's in that car for fucking 40 hours a month. So you're spending more time paying for this vehicle than you are utilizing this vehicle. So in all actuality, is it really a good investment? Is it? Yeah, it's reliable, yeah. But we're talking long term. We're talking living your dreams. We're talking building these businesses. We're talking about becoming that person that you're supposed to become. And if you giving all your fucking money to Toyota or to IKEA, or to motherfucking Acura or Mercedes-Benz or any of these car companies, then how can you actually achieve the things you want to achieve? You won't have the finances to do so. You won't. So what are you working for? Are you working to pay a fucking car note? And if you are, in my opinion, stop working and give up that car. Because the way that I live my life and the way that I think that people should live their lives, not saying that I'm right, not saying that I'm wrong. You can tell me in the comments below if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But the way that I think people should live their life is polishing their talent, chasing their dreams, and making the decisions that will not only benefit them, benefit their parents, benefit their siblings, benefit their family's name in the long run. Making decisions that are actually going to set them up to be a superpower, to be a part of that 1%, a part of that 2% in the future. Is you got to make the decisions with the finances that you make in the time that you have now. If I work just to pay a car note, I'd stop fucking working and spend all that time, that 40 hours per week, plus the travel time that takes me to go back and forth to and from this place, to only work on my talent. That's it. To only work on my talent. That's what you need to do. If you don't have a talent, then pick something and keep fucking working on it. Keep working on it. It's some things that we're naturally good at, and it's some things that we desire to be good at. When people say they have a passion, I feel as though your passion is kind of what you choose, and your passion can become a passion based upon something that you have an interest in. So for instance, when fucking Denzel Washington was a kid, he didn't know that he was going to be an actor. The way that he found out he was going to be an actor is because he worked with a group of kids and he helped with a play. Once he helped with that play, people said, "Hey Denzel, you're pretty fucking good at this. You should try this seriously." He tried it seriously. Boom! This motherfucker became huge. So I don't feel like passions happen, not for everybody. For some people, you're fucking lucky. You knew what you wanted to be when you was 2. I wish I was like that. But unfortunately, most of us were not. We gotta kind of feel our way through reality and find out not where we fit, but what avenue do we want to make a difference in, or what avenue do we think should be taken to a whole nother level, and I'm the man for it. You feel me? For me, I'm an ideas guy. I feel as though I'm supposed to be spreading ideas. I'm supposed to be telling people what happens in here and help people thrive and help people become better with what they're doing in their life. This is my current focus. But in the future, I want to be designing cars. You feel me? That doesn't relate to anything. But my current focus is what I'm going to be passionate about. In the future, I can change it. I can definitely change it. My superhero, if I could be anybody on the planet, I always say this. I would want to be Elon Musk. If you don't know who the fuck Elon Musk is, you should look him up. Elon Musk, he started PayPal. Pretty sure you know what that is. He started Tesla Motors. Pretty sure you know what that is. And he started fucking SpaceX. You might not know what that is. Look it the fuck up. This dude, he picks what he wants to do and he becomes motherfucking #1 at that thing. So that's how I feel about passions. Pick what you want. After you pick what you want, shit, put all your fucking energy into it and become the best at it. Or fill a lane in that avenue. Fill a lane. And you can take those finances or that following to jump somewhere else. You feel me? For these YouTube videos, I just want to spread ideas so that I can take my following to eventually sell my book, because I'm working on a book now. I haven't told y'all yet, and the only reason I haven't told y'all is because I told you I don't talk about the things that I want to do. I talk about the things that I'm actually doing once it's done. I want to be that guy who surprises you. That guy who walks in and be like, oh yeah, today I'll be selling my book. Not that guy who's like, oh yeah, I'm working on a book. I'm working on a book. It'll be done July 30th. It'll be done July 30th. And then on July 30th, you're underwhelmed because I knew the whole time that you were working on a book. I want to be that guy who July 28th, you didn't know what the fuck I was working on. So July 30th, when I'm like, oh yeah, that's my book, you're like, the fuck you? Yeah, I wrote a book. That's just like a lot of people ask me about college graduation. College graduation was underwhelming because I had already known I was gonna graduate. Like, the fuck am I supposed to be jumping up and down? I've been working on this 4 years. I knew that this was gonna happen. It's underwhelming. It's underwhelming, straight up. I like to be the element of surprise rather than that 12 o'clock bus that you know is gonna show up. It's kind of underwhelming. So, what are you working for? Think about it. What are you working for? What do you spend all your money on? If you spend all your money on clothes, then you're working for fucking t-shirts and jeans and shoes. You can't live your life like that if you want something better in the future. If you spend all your money on a vehicle, then you're working for a car. What about when that car gets old and you want something else? What about that? If you run a $1 million business, then you can just go get a new car. But if you only make pennies and you spend all your pennies on a vehicle, once that vehicle gets old, forget about it. But if you work for stuff like buying real estate and buying rental units so that other people can live in them and you can make money off them every month, or if you work for getting your book self-published, or for y'all who are rappers and singers, getting in the studio and putting down good tracks and investing your money into putting those tracks on different platforms and advertising your platform and doing what you need to do to shoot your videos and hopping on YouTube and spending your time doing this and making your production better and hiring people behind you to help with editing, help with marketing, help with branding your product correctly. If those are the things you work for, then I think you have a bright future. And I think real big things are gonna happen for you.